Hello, welcome. This is week 2 of our country two-step series, our 6-week series. We reviewed over last week's stuff, so we're not going to review it today, but today's class was all about the promenade. And I'm not talking the tango promenade where we're going like with a rose. No, that's weird. I should have mentioned that in the class. That would have been funnier. So a promenade basically means that we're both facing the same direction and we're walking side by side. And to stay connected, we're going to be in this slight V shape, but we're still walking straight forward. Still follows with their right leg and still leads with their left leg, right? Or correct? Essentially how we got into this is exactly how we got into our rotations from last class. So I'm going to face backward. Actually, let me face this way, right? So this is line of dance, right? So the lead goes quick, quick, slow, slow, and they walk around me, right? That's what we did last week. This time we're being very intentional, but we're being very aware, and we're using our rib cage to make the follow stay over there instead of come back to center, right? And the leads are not going to run their butts to come back to center. So from here, we're going to go quick, quick, slow, offset, right? So he is next to me. I'm on the rail or a new train track, and he's on the original train tracks. And now we just walk straight forward, the same rhythm. Quick, quick, slow, slow. Right? So that's how we got into our promenade, and that's one way that we can do it. One person asked, how do you get into promenade with facing against line of dance? So if Patrick was facing that way, I'm on the original train track, and you move your butt towards the center or towards the other train track that's on the inside. So you would go quick, quick, slow, offset. If you ever need to play with that idea, you can, right? So that's how you can do it from forward or back, getting into a promenade position where we're both facing forward. Again, this is all about the rib cage. This class is all about the ribs and how to rotate the ribs. And we added in this cool little feature where we're going to face each other and then back to our promenade position. Face each other and back to the promenade position. Remember on day 1 or week 1, we talked about that you can walk forward, you can walk back, you can walk in a circle, walk backwards in a circle, but you can also walk sideways. You can either do a side shuffling step, or my preference, because I like to pass my feet, because we as humans walk by passing our feet, you can have this grapevine effect, right? You can walk around yourself using your hip bones still as a guide, right? And so we went into this promenade position and used our rib cage like a slingshot or a rubber band, where we're bringing the leads right shoulder back, rebounding quickly into a regular step. So we did this on quick, quick. Let's show you from a basic. So we got our quick, quick, slow, offset. We're in promenade. Now we're going to do one promenade. Quick, quick, slow, slow. On the quick, quick, he is going to take his right shoulder blade back, rebound, quick, quick, and reset. So he's going to go quick, quick, reset on the slow, slow. Let's try it from this angle. Right? So this is now going to be line of dance. I'm facing away from line of dance. He goes quick, quick, slow, offset. Quick, quick, slow. Here we go. Quick, quick, slow, slow. Right? And there's options. If you don't have as much mobility in your rib cage, you are more than welcome to just go quick, quick, slow, slow. Lead, same thing. If you do not have that much mobility, you can absolutely go from here. You can just go face your partner, face away. The main action is in the rib cage. That's why we're building off of last week, building that rotational action of your ribs. Yes? So that was how we did that. We went into how do you get back into place from promenade as well. So back into the space. So we're in promenade position, right? If you want the follow to come back in front, leads, you're either going to do your quick, quick in place, or if you need a little bit more space, you can do what's called a check or a little rock back or something that kind of stabilizes you, right? So we're going to go quick, quick, slow, slow, quick, quick, slow, slow. Notice how he rotated his ribs. And because I was in a progressive step, I was walking forward, his rotation caused me to come in front. Now, what if he's facing backwards, right? So we're, or what if he wants to face backwards? So let's say we're in promenade, right? And he wants to face that or face against line of dance, right? So we go quick, quick, slow, slow, right? He's going to make me the pole and him bring his rib cage around the pole, right? So he places me here and I am doing basically in-place steps. I'm still moving my intention down line because we don't want to cause a traffic jam, right? But I'm not going to overrun him. He is going to place me where I need to be, and he's going to run around me. So before I ran around him because of his rotation of his ribs. This time he's rotating his ribs around me. So we're going to go quick, quick, slow, slow, quick, quick, slow, slow. You notice how it is him rotating around me. And you can flip-flop between open position and closed position. We talked about that in open position. We're in compression, right? So we go quick, quick, slow, offset, quick, quick, slow, slow, quick, quick, slow, slow, right? We'll do it from this way. Ready, and a quick, quick, slow, offset, promenade, slow, slow, quick, quick, slow, slow. And we give the option that you don't have to keep this hand the entire time. There's a moment that you can open up on slow, slow, and make it look a little fancy, look a little cool, right? So if we were here, we went quick, quick, slow, offset, quick, quick, slow, hold up, quick, quick, slow, slow. Then we go into quick, quick, slow, open, quick, quick, slow, open. It's a kind of a cool little moment that you can give. If you have armpit space, again, everything we learned on week 1. The one thing I wanted to talk about is opportunity for turns. Next week, we're going to talk about how to do active turns, but passive turns. Passive turns. We're going to keep the same rhythm. We got quick, quick, slow, slow, right? But this time, leads, all you're going to do is not run the follow as much. You're going to stay in a smaller area, and you're going to invite the partnership by lifting your arm. This is called a passive turn. There's no active action where you're yeeting anybody, okay? Passive turn just means, would you like to go? And the follow can be like, no. Reset. That's an option, okay? If you give this passive turn, then follows quick, quick, slow, slow. You go at your own pace. Quick, quick, slow, slow. Find your partnership whenever it feels good. If you're going backwards, right? If the lead is going backwards and the lead does this randomly while he's going backward, quick, quick, slow, slow, quick, quick, slow, slow. Notice how he needs to move his butt further that way so that I don't run into these people over here. This is again called a passive turn. It's not very in a syllabus if you go to a standard studio or anything, but if you're in the social floor and in the wild and something random happens, you just need to be aware of what happens, okay? So be aware that the lead can open up his elbows, open up the armpit, give a little pit check, whatever needs to be. Leads just have a nice little patty cake hand. Follows, you're rotating around your own hand, yeah? Rotating around your own wrist. Hopefully that helps. See you in week 3.